Hey guys, Phil here, and today's mech review is the Fafnir 5 Bravo. This is actually a really fun build, and I have seen many questions about assaults and positioning, and I figured this would be a good combination between a fun build, effective build, but also showcasing one of the most important skills for an assault pilot, which is situational awareness and knowing where you are, where your teammates are, and of course where the enemies are. So let's go and talk about this particular loadout and build. One thing to note in comparison to the Annihilator is this is actually better at hill poking. What does that mean? That means as you crest over the hill, you're able to engage a lot better. Whereas coming around a corner, obviously you're going to start exposing your torso and your arms first, so they're able to engage. And of course, we have some very, very big, wide torsos here. To negate this, though, this particular variant compared to the Annihilator has ECM. All right, into the mech lab we go. Dual heavy Gauss, ECM, 5 medium lasers, and as you can see, plenty of heavy Gauss ammo. We've got a standard 300, of course, 2 double heat sinks in that to help with, of course, the medium lasers, 1.52 heat efficiency. We've got Indo double and, of course, just standard armor with 78 out of 78. Now, I'll provide a link for the build in the description below. So if you'd like this and, of course, the skills, all you got to do is grab those and then plug them in using the import-export tool. Some things to note about this. You have very high mounted Gauss. If you can see it, you can hit it. And, of course, that is pretty much across the board with all the weapon systems. And so with ECM as well, is it gives you a little bit of stealth capability. Now, before you say anything, 100 tons stealth, what? You can't hide. You'd be surprised of how often you can surprise people by just being up in their face, but also too is not being able to get locked on. It's quite nice. So for consumables, we've got airstrike and advanced UAV. This does not suffer from a heat issue, generally speaking, but we do have some backup mediums that do provide a nice boost to damage, and of course 75 alpha here, which can reach out and touch. Hopping into the firepower, this one's a little bit different than some builds that you'll see out there. We're going to go for max cooldown. What does that mean? We are grabbing all the cooldown nodes. I don't care about all the heat nodes. You can see here I'm skipping a few. I'm going for max cooldown. We are also picking up mag capacity, so 1 ton of ammo provides a little bit more heavy Gauss. And we're going to skip the laser duration because what we're going to do is we're going to dump more points into other nodes here. Left side of survival tree, just like normal, as you guys will probably see more often than not, left side across the board on almost all builds. This is where my build is a little bit different than some others out there. I go full speed tweak. Again, this is a 100-ton mech with a 300 engine with a top speed of 52.2 kph because of that speed tweak. And so I dumped that into here. I also have a few extra points, kinetic burst, and hard break. It just helps. No jump jets, of course. Operations, we don't need it. And of course, here is ECM. This is a very important thing. If you're going to be taking ECM, if it's an ECM capable mech, you're going to take ECM. Make sure to take these 2 nodes. If you do not, you are going to be locked on at 500 plus meters, and you're going to be a sad Fafnir as the LRMs rain down upon you. Not only that is, without this, the enemy is going to know where you are. I can get into detail a little bit later on another video of why that's important, but all I got to say is you have to invest 13 nodes and to grab these. If you're not going to invest these, don't take ECM and then just don't even bother. We're going to pick up the consumable. Again, that's for the UAV or if you'd like cool shot. But UAV and airstrike are the way to go. So let's go to hop in here and showcase again what this build is capable of and how much fun it can be, how effective it can be, and then also how to position yourself as an assault mech in a world that goes so fast. All right, as you guys can see, weapon groups, I've got the dual heavy Gauss in group 1, and of course we don't have lower arm actuators, which is really nice, and so I just group 2 all of the mediums, even if I'm aiming a little bit high or low. Now, first thing I'm gonna do is hit override. Yes, I'd rather take a little bit of internal damage if I do, you know, crest my threshold there, which is very rare on a very cold map. Big thing to do is keep aware of where you are in the position of your friendlies. You are slower, so that means when you stop, well, your friendlies are gonna keep moving on. So as you can see, what I'm gonna try to do is stay in the middle of the pack. Keep my eyes out. I've got a UAV if lights try to come near me. Dual heavy Gauss, that is 25 pinpoint damage with an optimal. We have 248 meters, so that's a total of 50 pinpoint damage right in someone's face. That can literally take out an assault, and of course watch for UAVs, which we have one right there as well. So again, you can see I'm positioning myself in the middle of friendlies. I'm going to keep an eye out, see where people are going. We have lights already going to backstab their Corsair. We had a light going Bravo 4, which is going to try to backstab us. UAV just went up. Let's go ahead and take that down right there. And we had a Locust go by. That's fine. Missed our shot right there. I'd rather take down the UAV, so we'll go from there. Let's follow this King Crab. Looks like they have 2 assaults. Already getting hammered back here, so we're going to go ahead and roll on over. I think the line, 3 lights. Again, so important to cover your assaults. All right, and again, we want to keep within our optimal if possible. So we're going to go ahead and maneuver over here. Again, we've got some UAVs. Looks like that's down. We've got some enemies around. Just walk through and strike there. We've got a Mark II Bravo, or Death Strike. Oh, just got hit in our rear. Let's go watch this. I'm going to go ahead and pop the UAV, get ready for Centurion. Take that torso. Push this Fafnir, again, watching out. These missiles. Again, that Centurion getting away with a little bit of murder there. Gotta watch out here. Yeah, we're in a bad spot. We're already committed, so I don't have to worry about this guy shooting me. So we're just gonna do damage while we can, take him out if we can, which is definitely going to happen. There we go. There's the light leading him just a little bit. He made a mistake. That dude just made a mistake. Again, but then he put himself down in a ravine, which didn't really help him. He had no escape routes. It's one thing to sit behind friendlies and provide cover, but he had no way to get away there. All right, so again, torso, what I talked about earlier, hill humping. This is a really good build for that. It's not so good at coming around a corner because they can physically see you. All right, so we do have a light over there. We do assault. Let's go to apply pressure here. All right, India is almost down. He's down. Didn't want to waste a shot there. Wonder if we have some contacts. Yeah, we have something around here. Let's go pressure. Watch our right torso. And I just totally whipped that shot. Don't miss your shots. Oh, hello. All right, there we go. Ooh, it just about took his head off, and of course we just had a light or something pop up right behind us. Again, we're looking pretty good. Looks like we have 2 targets left. This Cataphract is possibly down. Okay, never mind. He's down. It looks like we have Gulf over here. He's almost down, right torso. Oh, it's on base. Okay, whatever's on base, we're not going to get there. One thing to note is how I'm charging up my Gauss rifles firing. One thing you may want to do is fire your mediums and then let loose. So I will do an example here when we crest this hill again. So what we're going to do is imagine this is a target right here. We want to charge, fire, and then let go. That way, if you notice when you fire dual heavy Gauss, you have that reticle shake. That way it's unaffected and you're still doing all the damage to like one location. You have to time it, but with a little bit of practice, it works out. So it looks like, yeah, someone's on our base. Looks like it just bounced from our base. Maybe it's going A1 here. Nope, it's still over there. So whatever it is. This is a really fun build. Let's go ahead and hop in and see if we can get another map and some demonstration of how to play this effectively. All right, and here we are on a particular map that I think a lot of people struggle with being an assault. And of course, we are one of the slowest in the game. And so let's go and talk about this. If you're on HPG, one of the things that you want to do is you want to push up to the top underneath satellite. So many people make the mistake of not taking the top and/or rotating around the sort of outer rim here. So what we're going to do is we're going to press up as quickly as possible. Obviously, being the slower mech, you will be potentially behind friendlies, which isn't a problem as long as all of your friendlies are going up there. As you can see, we already have contacts up top, and we have to watch out for UAVs. Got a UAV over there already, which means there might be potential targets. What we're just going to do is we're going to roll up. Now, I know you may take some fire here. It is okay. See, this guy's stopping. You don't want to stop. You just need to press up. You're going to scare him off potentially. You're going to get in hits. India already. Let's go ahead and shift here. Ooh, we went for that rain. And again, I want to pay attention to where I am, where my friendlies are, where are they positioned. Again, take him out. Look at where the enemies are. All right, Alpha here. He's going to drop over. All right, he's done. That's fine. And of course, you can see I was burning my lasers and then letting go with a heavy Gauss. That way, the lasers aren't affected by the reticle shake. We want to hold this top. Let them rotate around, as I say. That's fine. As long as you're up top. See how everyone's going outside there? That doesn't really help things because you're going all the way around. And again, now we have the higher position. Now we have the better vantage point. Now they have to come up towards us. Of course, we gotta watch out here. We're not. Don't want to take a shot that far. Let's see if they roll up. Yes, you are taking a lot of damage, but that is okay. Oh, and of course I just dropped down and I just said all that. I did not mean to. I was trying to stop. All right, so again, you're not a good side poker on this coming around. The Annihilator is better. It's got armor quirks, and of course the profile is better. But as far as like hill poking and being able to engage, oh, we just missed that. Let's go ahead and take down the UAV. We're gonna go ahead and pop this UAV right here. Walking in the middle. We're probably gonna lose a torso here. Took a lot of damage, but that's all right. Again, sometimes you have to lead from the front, even if that means you're going to sacrifice yourself. Oh, I was hoping to get that. There we go. I'm going to watch out for these lights. They could cause some problems here. Let's see if this guy comes my way. Oop, missed him. Drag that shot.
Target destroyed.
All right, let's go ahead and maneuver again around. Take the top. Looks like we're solidly winning this. But I can't stress how important it is. If you've noticed in this entire fight, I've stayed in the middle where my friendlies are and or around. I had to anticipate where my friendlies were going. Well, on this map, it's always going to be rotation around the center. So if you're up top, up here, this is the best spot to be. Now you can use VoIP, you can rally your teammates. If you take this top, you can let the enemy team just rotate around, and it is no issue whatsoever. And generally speaking, if you're all up here, they will literally just run circles around. Oh, there he is. What's he doing over there? That's interesting. All right, it's a Thani. Stealth Thani with dual Gauss, which is fine. Yeah, as you can see, you can't see him with thermals there. I wonder where the last one is. Let's go ahead and just be careful here. One touch, my torso is gonna blow. So the strengths, a lot of firepower. Looks like we just had shots fired. Where'd that come from? It's a Phoenix Hawk. Let's see, Charlie 6.
Target spotted.
Yeah, he's right there. Now, of course, I'm not doing like hardly any damage at this range, but I have rounds to use, and he doesn't see me, and I can do some damage. That's fine. You'd be surprised how many people just don't use either thermal or night vision. Like sometimes you have to turn this for the contrast, especially with an ECM mech. That is the Phoenix Hawk, I believe 1 Bravo, unless he's firing out of his arms, which is quite possible, which then it's the Phoenix Hawk 2. We're gonna get an idea maybe here. Nope, can't hold locks for that long. Hopefully we got something that can go up there. If not, this may be a slow, monotonous. We can actually, well, we might be able to get up here. Actually, yeah, we can position to get a shot maybe. That's unfortunate, but so yeah, the differences between this and let's just say the Annihilator has a better side. So for instance, if this is a wall and you're coming around the corner, the Annihilator is better. This Fafnir has a wider profile, so it's coming around the corner, they can already start to engage you, which you can lose an entire side torso. That's why I was saying it's better to be on a rise like this, like you're coming up and you're coming over. It's better hill poker, but at the end of the day, you're a 100-ton assault mech, so you may take some damage, like I was saying earlier. It is what it is. Sometimes you have to lead from the front, and that may mean you take some damage and you get taken out. But let's go ahead and see where this guy is. It looks like he's still up there. Okay. Well, all right. So it's a 1 Bravo. He's it's probably ERPPC in the right arm and ERP in the right torso with ECM. Very, very fun build I've used. And let's see about getting up here if we can provide support. Looks like he is going down. Maybe we can. Oh, there we go. All right, guys, and that's pretty much it. Especially on HPG, how important it is to take that center. I can't stress enough. The biggest thing to be an assault is you have to anticipate where your friendlies are going, where the enemy's potentially going, and on most maps, especially that where it has a central point, they're going to be rotating. So take the center. That way you don't have to run very far. All right, guys, that is it for the Fafnir 5B mech review. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to click that like button. If you're new, click that subscribe button, and don't forget that little notification right next to that so you guys get emails when we go live. Check this out. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you have any particular variant and/or chassis you'd like to see in future videos, and I will get those for you guys. Until next time, Mech Warriors.